You know that feeling when you realize someone isn't texting you back the way they used to? Like, you send a message, and they used to reply right away, but now it takes hours, or maybe a whole day, or sometimes they just react with a heart emoji and that's it. And you tell yourself, it's fine. They're busy. Everyone's busy. But deep down, you feel it. Something changed, something shifted, and you didn't even see it coming. That's what this is about. That quiet kind of leaving, the kind that doesn't happen all at once, the kind that happens so slowly you almost don't notice until one day you look up and realize they're gone. Not physically, but emotionally. They're just not there anymore. And it hurts. It really does. Because you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't have a fight. You didn't say something terrible. It just happened. They just faded, and you're left wondering what you could have done differently. Maybe it was a best friend? Someone who used to know everything about you. Someone you stayed up late with, shared secrets with, laughed until your stomach hurt with. And now? Now it's like you're strangers who happen to know each other's middle names. Or maybe it was someone you loved. Someone who made you feel safe. Someone who said they'd always be there. And for a while, they were. But then life happened. Things changed. They changed. And suddenly the person who felt like home started to feel like a stranger. Or maybe it's your family, people you thought would always understand you. But the older you get, the more you realize they see you differently than you see yourself. And that distance grows. That silence gets louder. And you sit there at night, scrolling through old messages, looking at old photos, trying to figure out where it went wrong, trying to pinpoint the exact moment everything fell apart. But here's the thing. There isn't always a moment. There isn't always a reason you can point to and say, that's when it ended. Sometimes people just leave, not because you failed, not because you weren't enough, but because people change, life moves, and not everyone who starts the journey with you is supposed to finish it with you. I know that's hard to hear. I know you want to believe that if you love someone hard enough, if you show up enough, if you care enough, they'll stay. And sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. And that doesn't mean your love was wasted. You gave what you could give. You showed up when you could show up. You cared. You tried. And that matters. Even if they're not here anymore, even if it ended, it still mattered. Because here's what I've learned, and maybe you're learning this too. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Some people are meant to be there for a season, for a chapter, for a lesson. They come into your life exactly when you need them. They teach you something. They show you something about yourself. And then they leave. And it's painful. But it's also okay. It's okay for things to end. It's okay for people to grow apart. It's okay for relationships to run their course. You don't have to hold on to something just because it used to be beautiful. You can let it go. You can honor what it was and still move forward. And I know it feels lonely. I know it feels like you're losing everyone. Like every time you get close to someone, they eventually drift away. And you start to wonder if maybe it's you. Maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're too much or not enough or just wrong somehow. But you're not. You're not broken. You're not unlovable. You're just human. And being human means experiencing loss. It means watching people leave. It means sitting with the ache of missing someone who's still alive but no longer in your life. And that ache? It's proof that you loved. It's proof that you let someone in. It's proof that you were brave enough to care, even though caring always comes with the risk of losing. So don't close yourself off. Don't build walls around your heart just because someone walked away. Don't punish the next person for what the last person did. That's not healing. That's hiding. Healing is letting yourself feel the sadness, letting yourself grieve what you lost, and then choosing to keep going anyway. choosing to stay soft even when life tries to make you hard, choosing to believe in connection even when connection has hurt you. And yeah, some nights are going to be harder than others. Some nights you're going to see their name pop up somewhere and your heart is going to sink. Some nights you're going to want to reach out, to say something, to try one more time, but don't. Not because they don't deserve it, but because you do. You deserve to stop chasing people who aren't choosing you. You deserve to stop holding on to people who let you go. Let them leave. Let them go their own way. Let them become a memory instead of a constant source of pain. You don't need closure from them. You don't need an explanation. You don't need them to tell you why. You just need to accept that it's over. And acceptance doesn't mean you're okay with it. It just means you're done fighting against it. You're done replaying it in your head. You're done wondering what if. Because what if doesn't change anything. What if keeps you stuck? What if keeps you living in a past that's already gone? And you deserve to live in the present. You deserve to wake up and not have the first thought in your head be about someone who isn't thinking about you. You deserve peace, even if that peace comes with a little bit of sadness, even if that peace is quieter than you expected. Quiet is okay. Quiet can be healing. Being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. It just means you're learning how to be with yourself. And that's one of the most important things you'll ever learn. Because at the end of the day, the only person who's guaranteed to be with you for your entire life is you. So you have to learn how to be good company for yourself. You have to learn how to comfort yourself when things get hard. You have to learn how to make yourself feel safe. And I know that sounds scary if you're used to relying on other people for that. If you're used to needing someone else to make you feel okay. But there's so much freedom in realizing you can do that for yourself. You can be your own safe place. You can be your own source of comfort. You can wake up and choose yourself, even when no one else is choosing you. And when you start doing that, something shifts. You stop feeling so desperate for people to stay. You stop feeling so broken when they leave. Because you realize that your worth isn't tied to who stays in your life. Your worth is inherent. It's always been there. It doesn't go away just because someone else walked away. You are whole, all by yourself. You are enough, even when you're alone, and the people who are meant to find you will find you. The people who are meant to stay will stay. Not because you convinced them, not because you changed yourself to fit what they wanted, but because they see you, the real you, and they choose to stay. And those people, they're worth waiting for. They're worth the loneliness you feel right now. They're worth the nights you spend wondering if anyone will ever really get you. Because they will. Someone will. And when they do, you'll understand why it didn't work out with anyone else. You'll understand why those people had to leave. Because they were making space. They were clearing the path for the right people to come in. But until then, you have to be okay with the emptiness. You have to be okay with the in-between. You have to stop seeing this time alone as a punishment and start seeing it as preparation. You're learning who you are without someone else's voice in your head. You're learning what you actually like, what you actually want, what you actually need. You're becoming someone you're proud to be. And that takes time. That takes silence. That takes being alone with yourself long enough to really listen. So listen to the quiet voice inside you that's been drowned out by everyone else's opinions. Listen to the part of you that knows what's right, even when it's hard. Listen to your own heart. It's wiser than you think. And stop waiting for someone to come back and validate you. Stop waiting for an apology that might never come. Stop waiting for things to go back to how they used to be. They won't. And that's okay. Because you're not who you used to be either. You've grown, you've changed, you've survived things you didn't think you could survive. And you're still here, still breathing, still trying, still hoping, and that's beautiful. That's strength. That's courage. So when people leave, let them. Don't beg them to stay. Don't shrink yourself to make them comfortable. Don't apologize for being too much when the truth is they just couldn't handle you. That's on them. Not you. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are not too emotional. You feel things deeply, and that's a gift. Don't let people who are afraid of depth make you feel like you need to stay shallow. The right people will meet you in that depth. The right people won't run when things get real. The right people will see all of you, the messy parts and the beautiful parts, and they'll stay. And until those people show up, you stay. You stay with yourself. You take care of yourself. You speak kindly to yourself. You forgive yourself for the times you stayed too long or loved too hard or gave too much. You did what you thought was right at the time. And that's all anyone can do. You can't go back and change it. But you can choose differently moving forward. You can choose people who choose you back. You can choose relationships that feel peaceful instead of chaotic. You can choose your own healing over someone else's comfort. And it won't always be easy. Some days you'll miss them. Some days you'll wish things were different. Some days you'll feel that ache so deeply it takes your breath away. But those days will get fewer. The ache will get quieter. And one day you'll realize you went a whole day without thinking about them. And then a whole week. And then you'll see their name somewhere and it won't hurt anymore. It'll just be a name, a memory, a chapter that's closed. And you'll be grateful. Grateful for what it taught you. Grateful for who it helped you become. But also grateful that it's over. Grateful that you survived it. Grateful that you're here on the other side, stronger and softer and more yourself than you've ever been. So if you're listening to this right now and you're hurting, I want you to know something. You're going to be okay. I know it doesn't feel like it. I know it feels like the pain will last forever. But it won't. You will heal. You will move forward. You will find people who see you and stay. You will find yourself in the quiet moments you're so afraid of right now. You will be okay. Everyone leaves. And that's okay. Because you're learning how to stay. For yourself. With yourself. And that's the most important thing you'll ever learn. You are not alone in this. You are not broken. You are not unlovable. You are simply human. And being human means experiencing this, experiencing loss, experiencing change, experiencing the bittersweet truth that nothing lasts forever. But that doesn't make it meaningless. It makes it precious. It makes every moment matter. It makes every connection sacred. Because you know it won't last forever. So you appreciate it while it's here, and you let it go when it's time. That's growth. That's wisdom. That's peace. And you deserve that peace. You deserve to stop carrying the weight of people who are no longer in your life. You deserve to put it down, to breathe, to rest. So rest. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. Right here, right now, growing, healing, becoming, and that is more than okay. That is everything.